Welcome to the Deep Dive. We sift through sources to bring you the key insights. Today we're getting into something probably everyone deals with, navigating difficult relationships. We're using insights from a source called Dealing with Difficult People and Embracing Patience.
Mm.
And right off the bat, it throws out this word, cantankerous.
Oh, yeah. Cantankerous.
It paints a picture, doesn't it? That sort of angry, grumpy, always annoyed person. The source even says it can apply to, like, animals or tricky situations. It really makes you think, what makes someone genuinely hard to be around? And maybe weirder, why do we often keep them around?
Exactly. And that's our goal today, right? To pull out the really practical stuff from this material. Not just tips, but maybe some shifts in how you think about it so you don't get dragged down by their negativity. It's about protecting your own peace, really.
Yeah, because let's be real, you can't always just walk away.
Mm.
The source really hammers this home. Some difficult people, they're just unavoidable. Think work, think family, situations where, like the source says, you just can't dodge them. We've all been there.
Definitely. And that leads to this kind of interesting strategy the source suggests. If you can't win against them, join them.
Join them. That sounds a bit like giving in.
Well, not exactly giving in. It's more like adapting, being strategic. The idea is to be like water, adapt to how they think just for a bit. It even suggests trying, genuinely trying, to find reasons why they might be that way. Maybe there's something behind it.
Okay. Adapting. I like the image the source uses too. It's vivid. A cactus in a flower pot beside a steaming cup of tea, prickly, but part of the decor.
Yeah.
It kind of captures it perfectly, doesn't it? Some people are just there. Prickly, maybe annoying, but sort of woven into the fabric of your life.
Exactly. Part of the landscape.
But what about when it goes beyond just prickly? What if it's genuinely unbearable?
Right. For those tougher cases, the material gets very practical. Step 1, minimize contact. Create some space. And then set clear boundaries. Be really explicit about what's okay and what's not. The hope, it suggests, is that they might just naturally accept them over time. They see the line.
And if they don't, if they push back?
Then the advice is straightforward. Be more patient, but stand your ground. So stay calm, don't escalate, but hold firm on those boundaries. It's a mix of patience and firmness.
That feels important. And this next bit from the source feels like a huge warning sign. It says, the worst thing to do is to be absorbed in their negativity and you become who they are.
Oh, absolutely. That's the real danger zone.
It's so easy to get sucked into that negativity spiral, isn't it? You start matching their energy.
Yeah, like quicksand, as you said earlier.
So the practical tip, it's simple, but kind of powerful. Keep your answers nice and sweet if they converse with you.
It's like a subtle shield.
Yeah, like building your own little positive force field. You don't have to engage on their level.
Right. And that ties perfectly into the quote of the day from this source. A spoonful of patience stirs a pot full of peace.
That's good. A spoonful of patience.
It really underscores that your own calm, your own inner peace is the priority.
Yeah.
It comes from you, not from trying to change them.
Which brings up guilt, right? Because setting boundaries or distancing yourself can feel, well, guilty sometimes.
Yeah, the source actually tackles that.
It says it's okay to feel that guilt, to maybe repent for a while, is the phrase used. Acknowledge it.
But then, and this is crucial, you have to cut it off. Don't let that guilt keep you stuck or pull you down into their level.
Cut it off. Okay.
And building on that, the source is pretty clear. If there's no other strong tie that you can't sever, maybe like deep family obligation or something unavoidable,
Yeah.
then there is no reason to not cut it, meaning create that distance.
But it clarifies, right, this isn't about being nasty.
No, definitely not. It stresses you can still be civil and pleasant in general situations, polite, but you don't have to go out of your way. You don't need to invest deeply or try to forge a closer bond if it's just draining you. It's about choosing where your energy goes.
Okay, so wrapping this up for you listening.
Yeah.
What are we taking away? It seems like a real mix, doesn't it?
Sure.
Patience is key. Adapting strategically sometimes. And definitely setting and holding those boundaries.
It's about protecting your own equilibrium.
Yeah, choosing your peace.
Which leaves us with a final thought to chew on based on all this. If peace really does come from within, like the source keeps suggesting, how much of your valuable energy are you willing to pour into trying to change someone else, versus maybe focusing that energy on protecting your own inner calm, even if that means deciding carefully who gets to stay as part of the decor in your life?